Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Raw Radiant Health, and I'm Natasha, and thank you so much for joining me. So today I decided to talk about one of the simplest, easiest, and most effective weight loss tips, and that is being hydrated. This is one thing that's constantly overlooked and put on the side, but is crucial for successful weight loss. I would say that majority of people are chronically dehydrated. If you've got headaches, if you're tired, if you need a nap throughout sometime during the day, if your energy is up and down, if you're constipated, if you're just thirsty and unable to concentrate, chances are you're dehydrated. And how this actually works in with weight loss is that a lot of times people gain weight because they're dehydrated, because I do this all the time, that I am constantly I need something to drink, but instead I reach for food. And if I were to drink water and satisfy my need to be rehydrated, then I wouldn't need those extra calories from the food. And a lot of time I'm reaching for food when I'm not even hungry, but it's because I'm thirsty. And so this is a great tip. If you recognize this in your life, that you have a tendency to always be reaching for food, and you notice that you don't even drink very much water throughout the day, then chances are you're dehydrated. And this is a great way of losing weight without even having to do anything. It's fantastic. So my suggestion is the way to really balance things out and make sure that you're hydrated is first thing in the morning, drink a lot of water, cup after cup after cup. If you can get 40 ounces of water in first thing in the morning, which is a little bit over a liter. If you can do that first thing in the morning, you're good. And then throughout the day, you'd sort of have water as your maintenance, but at least you got the bulk of it in first thing. Better to do it in the morning than late at night. I have a tendency to wait until I'm super dehydrated at the end of the day, right before I go to bed, to drink a crazy amount of water, and then I'm running to the bathroom all night. It's ridiculous. And that upsets my sleep cycle, so that's not good either. So better to do it first thing in the morning, where you clean yourself out. And also first thing in the morning, that's when you're really dehydrated, because for 8 hours you've been sleeping, and when you breathe, you're breathing out moisture and you're breathing out water out of your body. So you really need that extra water first thing in the morning. That's why if you've ever noticed that usually the first thing you might reach for a lot of times is some sort of juicy fruit first thing in the morning, because you're looking for something with a high water content in order to rehydrate yourself. So, tip of the day is add that water. And not only add the bulk of the water first thing in the morning, but throughout the day. Keep having a glass of water here and there. Keep a water bottle near you. Something to remind you that you got to keep drinking the water. My suggestion too is before you have a meal, to drink maybe 20 minutes to half an hour before that meal, have 2 cups of water. Because a lot of times too, at our meals, we don't realize that we're more dehydrated than we are hungry, and again, we compensate with our food. So if you're trying to lose some weight, it's perfect to drink some water before your meal, because you'll eat less. That will solve it simply, easily, and without any deprivation. One thing I would watch out for is don't drink water while you're eating. When someone's eating a raw food diet, they just naturally don't. I know when I'm eating fruit, I'll never want to drink water with it, and if you've ever tried, it tastes kind of funny. A lot of the reasons why you don't want to drink with your meals, because it actually washes out your digestive enzymes. And so you kind of want, when you first are breaking things down, it starts in your mouth. So you want everything intact in your mouth and those enzymes to be activated without any liquid diluting it. So it's better to drink your water 20 minutes to half an hour before a meal, not during the meal, and wait maybe, let's say maybe a half an hour to an hour after the meal. When you're eating a cooked diet, it's a little bit more difficult. You'll notice that a lot of times salts and all that will make you thirsty. And I think that's actually a good thing, because it'll make you more aware as to maybe to watch out for the added salts and things that you're putting into your food, as to not to make it so dehydrating. Also, you can have some fruit before your meal in order to have a little bit more water-rich stuff in your meal. And a salad, things like that. So that's a way of getting the water into your meal without having actual water diluting the digestive enzymes. So that's my tip of the day. And if you do, I'm sure there's people going to be like, hey, what's the best water? Right? I'm going to say the best water is spring water, right from the source. We all know that. That is like the ultimate best spring water. But not everyone has a spring down their street. And not everyone can access a spring. I myself, I don't drive, so I can't get to a spring just yet. But, so what I do instead is I buy my water bottled, but I buy it, it's local water that has been bottled in glass. I'm not into the plastic. Plastic, it leaches into the water. You're getting all sorts of chemical residues in your water, and then you're drinking that. That's not too great. And then city water or tap water, there's a lot of scary stuff in there, so I wouldn't really advise drinking that. Definitely not drinking that if it hasn't even been filtered. If you've got a really good filtration system, like a reverse osmosis or something like that, then that's good. That's definitely better than nothing. And also, if you're on well water and you have a good filtration system on that as well, then that's great. And plastic bottles, worst case scenario, drink from them, but it's not the best. Best would be glass water bottled water, or water straight from the spring. And make sure when you're buying water that it says that it is filtered, like that it is spring water and not just filtered water, because when it says on a label that it's just filtered water, that's like filtered tap water. They sell that and bottle it and sell it to people, which is just crazy. So beware of that one, that it's got to say it's coming from spring. All right? So I'm wishing you guys a fabulous, fabulous Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.